for sports. We're going to talk about this day 2 of Frisco. Practice. Not a game. We're talking about practice.
Yeah.
We had a good time yesterday. We got a chance to see the political aspect of it, of moving Josh Ball from left tackle to right tackle, here to your swing tackle.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Bob. Who should we take a look at for this practice?
Well, I want to today focus on the defensive line. I saw some. I want to definitely take another look at ghosting because ghosting really popped to me. I want to see if that was a fluke. I also want to see if they're going to slow the practice down. Because sometimes, we getting closer to preseason, they'll take a practice like this and make it more walkthrough. So if it becomes a walkthrough type of practice, then likely what we're going to see everybody is we're likely going to just then have to focus on who's getting the first team reps. So it's going to be more kind of the snappy stuff like for instance, we saw yesterday Israel, which we really didn't talk about a lot, but yesterday Israel got a lot of reps with the ones. So it looked like his hard work and good play in preseason earned him, because he was with the ones yesterday. We didn't bring that up.
Right, we didn't bring that up. But safety been a pain in our new logo.
Yeah.
As much as we like the Monte.
Yeah.
KZ did last year.
Yeah.
Much as we like it still wasn't good enough.
No.
And that is the kind of caliber situation that we need. We need better safety play. But now there's going to be my guy, Malik Hooker. And if you sprinkle in what my guy Israel can do, he's tall, he's fast, he got range. Out of South Carolina, we all knew that he was a cornerback, switched over to the safety, he played safety.
Right.
That is not an easy task. He played DB, safety. He played corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, you understand this. The safety is the last line of defense.
Yes, sir.
And as a cornerback, you're using more of your redirect and your lower body, whereas you got to make sure on man-to-man that you're there.
Right.
But now that you're playing safety, there's no man-to-man. Technically.
Yeah.
But break that down for the people.
Well, yeah, you're so right on everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Israel such a weapon. I've been thinking about this lately, man. I'm glad we kind of saved that for today. Because Israel, I can see where Dan Quinn is going back into his genius box.
Yeah.
He's going back into his way to use players in a specialized way.
Yeah.
So what I was seeing yesterday was Israel was used as a big nickel. They was putting him in the slot a lot. Now, what a weapon is that, right?
Yeah.
Where you have an ex-corner with the ability to cover that's also slotted as a safety that you can just move down, right? Especially in passing situations where it might be an athletic tight end.
Big facts.
So when we was talking about depth yesterday, I see the genius of Quinn sometimes saying, you know what, you might be a better matchup than even Curse in terms of coverage. So I see the genius in it, and I see that Israel's earned it, and then we spent a lot of time talking about competition yesterday.
Right.
Can we say that Dan Quinn is not actually doing it? I'm seeing it.
Hey, iron sharper and iron, steel sharper steel. So with that being said, the biggest thing for safety versus DB or cornerback is hips, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you got smooth transitions, Izzy got that.
Oh,
he got. Look,
he has,
one can argue. I did a video. Put that butter knife down, both of y'all. Put that butter knife down. I'm saying literally, Izzy is a better quarterback than Deshaun. Izzy had smooth transitions better than Deshaun, right? And I ain't hating nothing Deshaun, but I think that when you got a guy now that can play that big nickel, can do those things, it's about to get nice for us, nice in a good way, nice nasty. All right, so another thing that brought to our attention was Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
You heard his legs or ankles, so they're going to put the ball wrap all over him. What's your thoughts on that?
The timing is cool. I hate that it's happening right now because he was stacking good games. He was doing what you're supposed to do to take a job. And so what you need to do a lot of times is close out the final preseason with a staple. So I haven't read any reports that he's not going to play, but hopefully he plays because up to this point, we all know that he's been playing better than a good McGovern. And so that's saying a lot about him, but that's also going back to what we said before. I'm getting more and more concerned about filming than I've ever been, man. I'm being all the way honest. Because filming is like, what you doing? What are you doing,
What
man?
you doing, man?
Because obviously Tyler Smith is obviously the better guard.
He is.
Not even kinda. Obviously. When the world is doing highlights, not just us,
Right.
not just the media beat writers, not the local content people, not the Dallas norms, but when the world is spotlighting Tyler Smith, you're doing something right and you're doing what you was here to do, and that's to be a road grader. So what's taking so long? Like, what are you doing, filming? We getting ready to play Tampa. Isn't it time for him to be with the ones? And so then when you also look at the fact of what they're doing with Collins, it makes no sense,
It
man.
makes none, man. It makes none. So we say all of this because we're still in the area of the unknown, basically.
Yes, sir.
And as crazy as it is, this team is better prepared this year than they were last year. Right or wrong?
In a lot of ways, yes.
That wasn't throwing the ball around, right?
Well, I definitely say defense, yes, we are ahead.
Defense,
Way ahead.
yeah. So defense,
More depth.
right.
You're two in the system.
Right, y'all hear me out?
Amen.
Hey, and
Offense.
but here's another
Offensive
thing.
line.
Yeah,
I like
but
it's the
still
receiving core that I'm waiting on.
But this is the punchline that I want to get at. We talked about no identity in this team.
Right.
Well, collectively, the defense may be the new identity for this team. Look, what was the identity for the 2000 Ravens? What was the identity for the
defense.
2001 Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah.
What was the identity of the LA Rams?
Definitely defense.
Defense. Defense wins what?
Championship.
So what I'm trying to
So
get
they
at
say.
everybody, that's what they say. If this defense can be the loud noise that let everybody know, man, when you go down there in Dallas, that D in Dallas stands for defense. That Michael Parsons, he ain't no one sneezing.
Right.
Michael Parsons is that dude. Sam Williams, excuse me, 4.4 speed, we see that it translates. Oh, let's go further. You talked about ghosting last night. Shoot.
Flashed.
And this is the craziest thing. Ghosting is not even the one.
He's not even the one.
Not even the ones on this thing. So
Man.
shoot.
So no, I mean it's. So are we better? That's what I actually think overall. Yes, especially when you paint the picture of the defense winning the championship.
Yeah.
I also think our special teams better. I think that's underrated right now. Like obviously we're giving Turbin a lot of props for his return.
Right.
But let's look at that blocking that was happening around him, which was immaculate.
Immaculate.
It was
indeed.
immaculate. Listen, he had two ways to the touchdown.
Two ways.
Yeah.
Two ways.
So he could have picked which way he wanted to score. The blocking was that good, which tells me those guys are fighting for jobs. Those guys are serious about getting jobs.
Right.
And they trying to stand out on where they might end up starting,
Right.
which is going to be special teams. So special teams wise, now better. Defense wise, better. Maybe even way better. Right?
Way better. Hey, I know we about 8 minutes and some change into this video.
Practice and practice has started.
Practice finna start
We gonna
soon.
be on time.
But do us a huge favor. Lean forward just a little bit and smash that like button.
Yeah.
Because that is the bloodline of this particular video. Y'all hitting that like button and share it to a friend or a neighbor. Look, that is also the bloodline of these videos because you just never know it go across one person's page. Then they say, you know what, we want to sponsor these two boys.
Yeah.
You know, we getting it straight out of the mud. But here's another thing.
Independent like that.
Independent, baby. Here's another thing that I got to talk about. We talked about special teams and how they are.
Yeah.
Cowboy Nation, hear me out. Field position is everything.
Right.
And when you got a punt kicker, the second team ball
Yeah, preach
pro,
it.
they can flip the field for you, and you got this defense.
Returner. And a
You got this defense.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
It's
the
a good
return,
formula.
but you got this defense.
Y'all hear loud?
I wish a team could say, okay, we want to embrace going 80 yards, 70 yards, 60 yards and stuff. You see, now we talk.
Yeah.
That's why I say, even on the other end of turtle, when they talk about, hey, the dude that can go 0 to 100 real quick, I ain't say 6, 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
That guy with short area quickness, burst, acceleration. Keep this in mind, Cowboy Nation, and everyone is listening. If he can flip the field for us on the opposite end, if we have shorter distance to travel, this team is even better in that fight.
Yeah, man. Listen, you talking about one of the best punters, real talk, which helps us, right? We talking about a great defense that concentrates on getting the ball, that exponentially helps us, and so then you also talking about an upgrade in the defense and going into year 2 of defense. I mean, the formula is obviously going to be win these games with the running game and your defense. That's just what it's going to be. Get the ball, give Dak them short fields, and let them execute. Also, just real quick, I think it's just going to be a situation where the pressure is going to be for us to run the ball because you're going to want to give your young guys time to get acclimated to actual NFL games. So, Tober, we saw a great day out of Tober yesterday. Not a good day, a great day. So with him having a great day, I want them to also work him into the offense slowly because to me it's going to be about confidence, not play.
Right.
It's going to be about confidence. So bootleg with him. Give him different things, him and Ferguson.
Right.
Give them things to just get them used to the crowd, used to the NFL, and where it normalizes. See, I talked to Swain. I talked to Swain when he blew up. The year that he really blew up for Dallas. And I asked him, like, I was at SportsCon, and I said, hey, man, and I just kept it real. You know how we kept it real like we did last night on The Final Word. We do. People should know from The Final Word. If you missed that show, go check that show.
Check us out, baby.
But see, I talked to Swain, and this is the thing. I asked him, I said, hey, man, listen. Dak would have had a perfect passing rating if you wouldn't have dropped those 2 passes in his first preseason game. I said, you went from Dak to balling. I said, what happened? Because I wanted to get in his mind. And he said, you know what he said?
What did he say, man?
He said, man, it was with my head. He said, all I needed was a few catches. And once I got my hands on the ball and I felt the crowd, he said, it started feeling like sandlot football and I started feeling free.
Yeah.
That's the plan I hope Kelly Moore has with Tolbert and Ferguson.
Yeah.
Get them that stuff that get them that confidence, man. That's going to make them take off. And I think we'll need about 3 games of confidence building, and then I think the rest will take care of itself.
No doubt, man. So, hey, as we depart, get ready to get into this so we give you guys some unbelievable coverage of the second practice out here in the Star Frisco. I just got to tell you guys, this man, Boss Cowboy, been putting in the work. Be sure to smash that like button, share this content, and subscribe. But I'm going to say this one thing. This offense, even in 2020, the pandemic year, they finished top 10. I think that this offense can still do the same. And I know you get your hand off the panic button. Get your hand off the panic button. I know that you guys want to press it. Don't worry about it. We still got Ezekiel. We still got CD Lamb. Oh, excuse me. We got Tony Pollard and we got the new phenom, Devontae Turbo. You know, so those guys, they will make some plays. I know I'm leaving out Dalton Schultz and maybe Jake Ferguson, but this team will be just okay. You got to bring up that Prescott. We all right.
I mean, we're going to stand on where we always do. We're getting ready to have some fun, y'all.
Yes, indeed, man. Let everybody know where to find me.
Boss Cowboy Sports, with your voice matter, man. You can follow me everywhere on Boss Cowboy Sports. That's Twitter, that's Facebook, that's YouTube. Just pull up Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, and you already know, Law Nation. Y'all can check me out on multiple platforms. Shout out to Cowboys Experience as well. We got an unbelievable package as well as a deal that we're going to put some fun on that first week. I'm going to tell you, we got some hitters, man.
We'll wait.
We got put that on ice, Cowboy.
Yeah, we'll put it on ice.
That's my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.